Hello and welcome, friends, to today's video, which we're going to be talking about what the channel's gone through in the first week that it's been up, what I like about the formats, meta commentary, and where we go from here. So, in an effort to be as transparent as possible, I was already drafting this much to begin with, and switching to making videos and uploading them really didn't change much. Uh, that said, I it's been a lot of fun, and I think I'm going to keep doing it. So, you have more videos to look forward to. Currently, I'm recording this just a day before Thanksgiving. I'm also planning to play in the Arena Direct a little bit too, so we've got some videos queued up for the next couple days. This one will probably come out on Saturday, along with some of the Arena Direct attempts. Hopefully, I get some good luck on that. But yeah, so I started releasing videos pretty much day one of the format drop, at least on Magic Arena. And well, it's been some good so far. Like, we've actually had people watching some of these videos and watching them quite a bit. And yeah, let's just take a look. So I released a video every day except for on Saturday. I noted that the views just tanked when there was no new videos coming out. So I think I switched, instead of dropping two videos on one day when I would like draft it, I think we're gonna just have one draft come out a day, unless I get really far behind. But if we look at the content right now, we've got a couple videos scheduled to come out tomorrow and then on Friday. So we got some fun five color decks coming up in the queue. Though I suppose by the time this is released, it will have already been out. So hopefully you enjoyed those drafts. They were definitely fun ones to do, and is emblematic of my drafting style, which is chaotic and emphasis on fun. But winning also is very important. So kind of that note, I think in an effort to do better, you should be looking at data, past results, and this stuff like that. So I'm extending that thought process to like my YouTube channel and specifically. So if we take a look at what is it? Actually, this is the video I wanted to talk about. Basically, we can see the different views and stuff. So anyone watching this it's great. It's awesome to know that people got some entertainment or some value out of watching me draft. It's something that I've done a lot of. I've had a lot of success with. I've had a lot of failures, and I feel like I'm fairly far on my journey, and I think I still have a long way to go. Um, yeah, what else did I want to talk about? Oh, let's see here. Um, first of all, it's just fantastic that we're getting duration in the hours for watching. I think that's just fantastic that people are, the stat may not be perfectly accurate, but the people are watching time of their video. Like, I've spent probably about this long recording the videos, and to see that people are actually watching it is comforting. Not that that is the only thing that matters, but I think it is good to know. Uh, yeah, so it's kind of a good look at what we have gone through already. Now there's obviously lots of things that I can do kind of going forward to make it like better content. Like, I think some of the stuff that I can do is I can work on getting a better microphone for my home studio here. A little studio. It's not an act. I'm in a duplex, but I meant like this recording space as a studio per se. So that's kind of something that's on the near horizon. Right now, I'm just using this webcam microphone, and it seems to do a good enough job if you do a couple filters to eliminate background noise. But that's something I'm working on. Also, actually getting like intro screens, like changing the little the web or the video picture preview for the thing. I think that is nice, for at least giving context and stuff like that. I'm still kind of working on how I want my YouTube titles to look too, but that one isn't as crazy. I kind of think I like the style of just briefly like teasing the deck a little bit rather than just this is a draft from Avatar. Um, but we'll see how that goes. So that's, yeah, I think that's kind of all I wanted to talk about in the future. Otherwise, Avatar specifically as a set has been a lot of fun. It was a nice refresh coming from a set that was not so good to draft. I don't think I even drafted a single bit. I watched a little bit. Didn't seem particularly like the pick two format wasn't particularly appealing with how they presented it. And then there was the power draft, or powered cube, which was a lot of fun. I did do a lot of that, and I actually started to try to take some videos, but I didn't really like how the audio sounded on that, so I kind of gave up on releasing those. Maybe someday, if people want, I can like post some of those old VODs, but uh, in the meantime, it's fine. But Avatar specifically has been a lot of fun. I've been doing a lot of like 6 wins and one or two wins. So there's not been too much of like the middle success rates, which I'm not unsurprised or I'm not surprised with. Mostly because when formats are out early, I'm more willing to try crazy things like, hmm, let's try to throw every rare we can and be a 5 color deck. That seems like a thing that could maybe be a thing in this format. Or I'm gonna try take this card to see if it's good in this format and whatnot. So I know there's like guides and things like that to experiment with, and I do definitely follow a number of creators to try to understand how they draft better and how that fits within my draft style. Because we're all different, and I think that's a lovely difference. Like I'm inspired by Limited Resources, LSV, Paul Cheon, Nuant Thanami, to name a few folks that are kind of inspiring on this journey of mine for drafting. Yeah, so what have I liked the most about Avatar? I'm sure I'll do like more wrap up videos and talk about it during the drafts and stuff, but like at its core, Avatar has been a lot of fun because I feel like a lot of the archetypes have a lot of overlap with the other archetypes, which means focusing on learning what those overlaps are is actually very important. Like knowing that like um the pox bear the 2/1 that when it dies make a 1/1, like that's white black, so it fits in kind of the aggro decks, it fits in the white black sack list, it kind of fits in any of the monocolored. Like there's just a lot that that card does, and there's a lot to love. And I think maybe too much of that overlap could be a bad thing for a draft format, but this one seems like it's quite good. Um, yeah. Otherwise, there's a lot of powerful cards. The removal is decent, but some of the removal is situational, and that can be hard at times. Uh, so, and then also a lot of the removal is not lessons. So there's kind of like this diverging path of like, am I in the lessons colors? Well, then the room for non-lessons is like very slim, unless it's a very powerful card. Like I'm sure that that's fairly straightforward. But um, yeah, I don't know. I think that's all I really got to talk about. Otherwise, I don't know. Got the holidays coming up. Gonna be still working through that a little bit, but not too unhappy with that process. Gonna be playing some games. Probably get a few more drafts in before the weekend. Gonna be doing some of the arena directs. Gonna try to win some boxes, collector boxes. Though I would think I would prefer the play boxes just because I like to draft and obviously and those are more useful for that. You can sell the collector boxes. I'm just admittedly very lazy. So we're gonna do some of that, and then also, I mean, non-arena wise, non-magic wise, I'm hoping to play some Mountain Blade Bannerlord. There's a new update for that drops like Sea Warfare, which is gonna be kind of cool. As well as I've been working on developing a game myself, and that's not really what this channel is about, so I'm not gonna go too in depth on that. But basically, it's like a gladiator management simulator, uh, and that's been a lot of fun. It's been kind of cool to code that up and figure out how to do graphics and simulations on the back end and trying to just expand my knowledge and understanding on things. So I don't know. That's kind of a nice little rant about my life, this YouTube channel, where we go from here. So if you stuck around this long, hey, props. Thank you for listening and being along very early in this YouTube journey. Um, yeah. Anyways, you take care. Hope you do something nice for yourself today. Cheers.